to provide education to people, to individuals who have dreamt of having good education but did not have the means to fulfill this dream of theirs. So let us all unanimously congratulate and recognize the efforts of FUEL.
फ्युएल ज्याचा अर्थ होतो इंधन, म्हणजे त्याचं नावच अर्थपूर्ण ठेवलं गेलं आहे. तरुण तरुणींना इंधन देणे, त्यांची गाडी स्टार्ट करणे, त्यांची गाडी पळवणे. तर अशा फ्युएलच्या 17व्या स्थापना दिनाच्या निमित्त आणि भविष्यातली वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारची स्किल्स देण्याच्या दृष्टीने, कौशल्य देण्याच्या दृष्टीने सुरुवात झाली आहे, ती वाढवायची आहे. मला ही कल्पना खूप आवडली की ज्यांना खूप शिकायचं आहे आणि स्वतःच्या आईवडिलांकडून तो खर्च करणं शक्य नाही, अशांची कॉर्पोरेटच्या माध्यमातून व्यवस्था करणं. मी त्याबद्दल तुमचं मनापासून अभिनंदन करतो. मी फ्युएलला अशी विनंती करेन की या सगळ्या शिक्षण पद्धतीमध्ये प्रॅक्टिकल नॉलेज, म्हणजे MBA करणारे विद्यार्थी असतील तर त्यांना प्रत्यक्ष इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये जाऊन बिझनेस कसा चालतो, प्लॅनिंग कसं होतं, स्ट्रॅटेजीज कशा ठरतात, शिकवा तिथे. मी फ्युएलच्या 1 कोटी विद्यार्थी संख्या पूर्ण करण्याच्या स्वप्नाला पूर्ण करण्यासाठी सगळं सहकार्य करेन असा शब्द देतो. माझं बोलणं संपलं.
FUEL's journey, spearheaded by Mr. Ketan Deshpande and Santoshi and his dedicated team, is nothing short of inspirational. Their commitment to guiding and empowering our youth, providing them with essential information, and opening doors to the right career opportunities is truly commendable. Together we can drive the change we wish to see in our society. Together we can empower our youth, create sustainable development and foster innovation. Together we can build a brighter future. Thank you, FUEL, for your tireless dedication to this noble cause. Thank you for all your commitment to shaping a better future for our youth.
A day filled with hope and inspiration also witnessed the unveiling of various programs such as the launch of FUEL Hope Stories, a book showcasing stories of courage, perseverance and unwavering hope of FUEL scholars. 90 deserving female students from underprivileged backgrounds were also awarded scholarships as part of an MOU signed between FUEL, LTI Mindtree and Oracle Scholarship Program.
We had started way back in 2007 and now it's been 17 years and we have achieved a lot of milestones and various achievements are really remarkable. And as a next vision and the next step of FUEL, we are envisioning to set up the Skills University where we are trying to reaching out to the needy youth and conferring them the degrees in emerging skills, emerging areas like sustainability, AI, ML and other digital courses.
On the 17th foundation day of FUEL, it makes me proud to say that we've embarked on this journey of FUEL Business School and trying to train the students from underprivileged, underserved and underrepresented backgrounds to come and follow a world-class business degree, and a lot of corporate partners are assisting us in the same. The university is also envisaging to take this story much further, and we are hoping that future skills, which is the need of the hour and the need of this country, we will be able to provide those kind of skilling to these youth and that they will go out and lead the future of our country.
What you're missing on the inside is waiting for you out there. Find the missing piece of your puzzle. Write the missing part of your story. The new Safari. Reclaim your life.
दादी क्या हुआ?
छोटे की शक्ल ही नहीं देखी अभी तक. इसके भी फोन से ठीक से वीडियो कॉल ही नहीं लगता.
मैंने ना नया 5G फोन लिया है, इसे ट्राई करें.
5G, आज से इसको अनु जी बुलाएंगे।
Redmi 5G, स्पीड जो रखी आगे भी दिलाए इज्जत भी। Xiaomi, India's most trusted and loved smartphone brand.
शीर्षासन कहते हैं इसे।
पापा स्ट्रेस कम कर रहे हैं, घर नहीं बिक रहा ना।
बाहर से नहीं मिल रहा।
घर बेचना है तो मैजिक ब्रिक्स पे आइए। यहाँ पे हजारों सेलर्स रोज मिलते हैं लाखों बायर्स से,
ताकि प्रॉपर्टी जल्दी बिके और बेटर प्राइस मिले।
अब आप सीधे हो जाइए।
उत्तर प्रदेश में योगी सरकार के नेतृत्व में श्री राम की नगरी अयोध्या में संपन्न हुआ 7वां दीपोत्सव। अयोध्या ने दीपोत्सव में 22 लाख से ज्यादा दीप प्रज्वलित कर बनाया नया गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड। जापान, कोरिया, आर्मीनिया समेत 52 देशों के राजदूत प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी के आमंत्रण पर दीपोत्सव कार्यक्रम में हुए शामिल। राम की पैड़ी पर बनी 200 फीट लंबी लाइट एंड साउंड स्क्रीन पर हुआ रामायण के प्रसंगों का प्रसारण। शोभा यात्रा में निकाली गई 8 नई झांकियां, जिसमें राम दरबार, बालकांड, अयोध्या कांड, अरण्य कांड, सुंदर कांड, किष्किंधा कांड, लंका कांड और उत्तर कांड हुए शामिल। दीपों से दिव्य और भावनाओं से भव्य अयोध्या ने देखा एक बार फिर अलौकिक दीपोत्सव।
Invest in Africa with Arise IIP's special economic zones, providing world-class infrastructure and plug-and-play manufacturing facility for ease of doing business. Explore your opportunities in Nigeria, Benin, Togo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Gabon, Rwanda, Ivory Coast, Republic of Congo, Chad, Sierra Leone. Join over 400 companies successfully operating in our zones. Invest in Africa now. WhatsApp on 7065100700 or write to us invest@arisenet.com.
पहले मैं जिद्दी थी, अब आप अड़ जाते हो। पहले मैं अपने मन की करती थी, अब आप अपनी चलाते हो। पहले मैं नहीं समझती थी, अब आप वक्त लगाते हो। नजरें चाहे हों दो, है सपना एक ही हमारा।
सपने आपके, लैमिनेट्स हमारा। अमेजिंग स्पेसेस के लिए ड्रीम लैम लैमिनेट्स, कुछ मेरा कुछ तुम्हारा।
बदल रहा है भारत, आगे बढ़ रहा है भारत। उठाएं इस सुनहरे मौके का फायदा, करें निवेश ईटी नाउ स्वदेश के साथ, क्योंकि अभी नहीं तो कभी नहीं। जाने निवेश से जुड़ी बारीकियां, एक्सपीरियंस्ड एंकर्स, डेडिकेटेड रिसर्चर और दिग्गज एक्सपर्ट्स बताएंगे आपको कब और कहां करना है निवेश। देखिए मार्केट 8 हर रोज सुबह 8 बजे से शाम 4 बजे तक। ईटी नाउ स्वदेश, बढ़ो बदलो देश के साथ।
The highlight of Fuel's 17th Foundation Day and valedictory function was the Future Skills Summit, wherein 2 power-packed panel discussions were organized. The first panel featured industry leaders and experts from the HR field who shared their views on how skill development is transforming India's positioning and perception on the global stage.
I'd love to kick off the conversation with you, Tina. In today's incredibly competitive job market, what's the key to excelling?
We see a lot of industries from outside which is coming. India has been, we've taken that challenge that we are going to be amongst the top growing economy. Absolutely. So from that perspective, and even if we see from the institute perspective, like the kind of skilling what we are giving. So I think continuous learning, upskilling, reskilling is something which is the key.
With that, if I could come to you now, Deepika, because all the experience in the world doesn't change the fact that so much hinges on that interview process. So what are some tried and tested techniques, if you will, to mastering that process and putting your best foot forward as a student?
Every student or every individual has to be true to themselves. They should know that the job that they have applied or the interview they are going for is something which matches their passion or is their passion. There has to be a 60-70% match to that. Right. Only then they will be able to confidently put up themselves in front of people. And the other thing is gain as much of as practical exposure
as you can in your college life itself.
I'll transition now to you, Rohit, because, I think excelling in one's career and developing that career graph that stand out, it requires a commitment to continuous learning. But where does one find the motivation to do so?
If whatever you are doing is aligned to something which you love, to your purpose, then you won't get tired. Today, what is happening is as organizations are also undergoing transformation because the macroeconomic changes are happening at such a fast rate. Now, the next level of skills that we need to think about is what I call as initiative, imagination, and passion. So that's the skill for tomorrow.
I'd like to pose my next question to you, Colonel. What, in your experience, do you consider to be some of the most formidable challenges facing next-gen India?
There's a huge flux in the job market today. We have ecosystems covering the entire spectrum. You have the giants on one side, and you have a huge ecosystem of startups in the technical field. And in between, of course, you have the core manufacturing, brick and mortar kind of companies. The challenge before today's youth, I would say, is where do you want to go in this big spectrum? One. Secondly, I would say that you need to experiment, especially when you're out there in the job market. Many a times, whatever you get disillusioned very fast, And that is something that today's generation needs to guard against.
That leads me to my next question, which is to you, Parag. So how, for example, does a company continue to iterate on its HR strategy such that it's in line with the company's broader business objectives and business development function in particular?
Whenever a student gets into the corporate world, I think the first step he should take is he should first identify why he is here. And I think the answer should be, I have to get my product to the correct person and in the correct way and the most ethical manner. For me, with the establishment where I work, like Serum India, the attrition rate in Serum is less than 0.5%.
Incredible.
Why that is the case is because everybody is gelled together with the idea of having a valued product like a vaccine. I'm very privileged to be in a field of vaccine and pharma, where we can be in the game of saving lives. So each and every of us, even from a filling operator to one like me sitting to sell a vaccine, are aligned to the idea that our primary motive is saving lives.
And speaking of which, I want to come to you now, Santosh. What's the key to building those relationships with all relevant stakeholders, be it your colleague down to top organizational management?
First and foremost, for all the youth here who are going into job market probably in 24 or 2025, the first job is not your last job.
Right.
The second point, which is connected to this, is like we are trying to say that you want education or you want skill. But what we are emphasizing, and probably the youth should all look at, is it is education and skill.
Right.
So these 2 points I want to leave, and I think that addresses your question.
What an absolute pleasure it's been. Thank you for adding so much color to the conversation. And to what extent?
The second panel discussion delved deep into innovation and challenges in CSR with a focus on education and skill development.
You will focusing upon.
I'd love to start off with Nithi. A P&L assessment of the impact of a corporate social responsibility initiative. How do we think beyond that in terms of both the triple bottom line, if you will, and also that long-term impact in terms of assessing the dent that you've actually made?
I would say purposeful business is what CSR is, because what underlying thought for CSR always should be, and is in most organizations, is that there has to be a very strong purpose. And when you speak of the triple bottom line, I think the metrics that we need to measure are very different here. It's creating a social impact, yes, but is it sustainable?
Right.
I think that's the most crucial aspect that we need to look at.
In posing my next question to you, Shailesh, under this broad definition that we've outlined, multiple sectors are potentially impacted, right? Multiple issues can be addressed, whether it is a gender imbalance or diversity and inclusion. So what's the key to prioritization within corporate social responsibility, given that every issue seems equally pressing?
it's about where the corporate is, in which community it is, and what are the key issues in that community which require immediate attention. I think that's what all corporates are actually looking at. So I think it's up to the corporates to actually identify what are the key issues in the community that they are, and find out ways in which they can actually give back to the society to make it more sustainable in terms of the holistic approach.
I'd love to bring Ketan in. Looking at what's before us today and this celebration that we're all a part of, what's been the key to integrating internal stakeholders in that CSR vision, in that CSR activity and intervention ultimately?
Stakeholders in terms of policy making, in terms of corporates and media. I think integrating everyone together is something which we at Fuel are focusing upon. And live example of what we at Fuel are doing in the university, we are having the corporate India to partner with us. We are having the policymakers coming here, and we are having the media role also to play. The reason to do all these partnerships is because at the end the community and society need all our stakeholders together.
All right, Panisha, if I could ask my next question to you. Amongst the sea of projects that a CSR professional has to choose from, how do you go about selecting what's most appropriate? What are the underlying criteria?
Initially, when I first stepped into the CSR role, I had gone to a very remote place in Gujarat, and we were doing some schooling related projects for children there, small children, kindergarten types. There was a girl, a very small girl, who was standing there, and she picked up a worm from a private part of the body and put it in her mouth. And I left the place and I questioned, why did that girl do that? And they said there's no food to eat in that place. So obviously the project that we chose was not the right project when there was no food for people to eat. So we had to change the model. I think, when you enter, you be mindful that, you are not going to start and stop with one initiative, but you will have to keep doing several till you have given them a complete solution before you walk out of that place and say now they are sustainable by themselves.
Ashwini, I'll come to you now. What are some of the new age approaches to driving social change through corporate social responsibility that you've come across, sir?
We started working on skill development as a foundation. I think, were into skill development since 2004, 2005. Over a period of time, we reached a stage where we thought that this is not yielding the right kind of impact. And there are newer ways, better ways of doing it. Can we get into that? There is a whole new dimension of impact investing which is emerging. And I think that's going to be the future trend of CSR in the whole world. So skills was, I think, the first thing that we picked up. And therefore, along with a number of other organizations, we picked up the skill impact point. The impact is now that people are not just getting skilled and certified, they are getting trained, deployed on the job and retained on the job for 3 months. So the whole definition of success also has undergone a severe change.
What a power-packed panel you've been. Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
As the event progressed, renowned industry leaders and policy makers were honored and bestowed with the Dr. Abdul Kalam Leadership Awards for their support and contribution to the ecosystem.
Having been here and seen the kind of setup that Fuel has initiated here in Pune, and with plans of further putting up a university and extending at the pan-India level, and also interacting with the students to some extent, one gets a sense of empowerment that through Fuel, the sections of the society who would not have had the opportunity to realize their potentials are getting that platform, and I think it's a very, very commendable effort.
We have been working with Fuel for about 5 years now, and some of the people who have been skilled on Java and artificial intelligence from this institution have been earning salaries ranging from about 2.5 lakhs to even 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs. And we are assured of almost 100% placement of the people that we train here. There is a huge disparity in the education in the health, in the areas of livelihood. So, as a CSR head, my responsibility is to ensure that services are given to those people who are deprived of these facilities.
Fuel is actually fueling a lot of things. Fuel is fueling aspirations of children that they can get skilled and they can get placed into good jobs by which they can bring in a change in the society. Fuel, I think, is fueling a lot of expectation, a lot of hope that in the 22nd century, 24th century, we will be reaping the demographic dividend of this country. So that's another thing that fuel is doing. And I think fuel is also fueling the hope and the bridge and the connect between the job providers and the job seekers. So I would like to compliment Ketan, Santosh and the entire fuel team for the fantastic, impactful work that they're trying to do.
The celebration concluded with a vote of thanks by Santosh Huralikopi, Chief Mentor at Fuel.
It's a very special occasion because as we march from F1 to F17 and probably in F18, we are going to see university coming up. That itself will be a very big responsibility. And I would like to specially thank all the corporates who came both from a HR perspective and CSR perspective. I think in days to come, this will be one of the most unique model in the country where we have corporates as partners from day one and we can scale this initiative.
आज भारत देश हा जगातला सर्वात युवा देश आहे आणि हे डेमोग्राफिक ॲडव्हान्टेज जर आपल्याला खऱ्या अर्थाने ह्याचा वापर करायचा असेल तर ह्या पॉप्युलेशनला स्किल्ड पॉप्युलेशनमध्ये कन्वर्ट करणं अत्यंत आवश्यक आहे आणि हे कार्य फ्यूल या संस्थेकडनं सातत्याने गेले 17 वर्ष होत आहे. त्याबद्दल त्यांना मनापासून शुभेच्छा आणि मी आपल्याला आश्वासित करतो की निश्चितपणे अशा चांगल्या कार्यासाठी आम्ही तुमच्या सोबत राहू.
Digital India, Make in India, Skill India, all of this need quality human resources and Fuel is making the initiative to transform young people into getting right jobs and right skills. And I appeal to corporate India to come forward, grant with us your CSR initiatives, contribute to the society and create a dynamic environment which will not only help our nation but our young boys and girls to transform their livelihood and possibly come out of their poverty.
As this special episode concludes, we want to re-emphasize Fuel's unwavering dedication to providing individuals with the tools and knowledge needed to excel in an ever-evolving future. We're excited to announce that admissions for Fuel Business School's PGDM, MBA and BBA programs for the academic year 2024 are now open. So for more information and to start your journey towards a more promising future, please visit their website www.fuelbschool.com.
What you're missing on the inside is waiting for you out there. The new Safari. Reclaim your life.
Four walls don't make a home. A home is made with your loved ones and their dreams. After all, it is you who turns a house into a home. SBI Home Loans. Always a friend in your journey of making a house a home.
Invest in Africa with Arise IIP's special economic zones providing world-class infrastructure and plug-and-play manufacturing facility for ease of doing business. Explore your opportunities in Nigeria, Benin, Togo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Gabon, Rwanda, Ivory Coast, Republic of Congo, Chad, Sierra Leone. Join over 400 companies successfully operating in our zones. Invest in Africa now. WhatsApp on 7065100700 or write to us invest@arisenet.com.
When humanity struggled to survive, they emerged as beacons of hope, the guardian angels to help the needy. The tireless efforts of Doctors Guild to provide healthcare available to everyone has no comparison. It's time to pay homage to these unsung heroes who've rescued countless souls. Presenting the Sitaram Jaipuria Foundation Medical and Healthcare Excellence Awards. A tribute to the visionary industrialist and philanthropist Shri Sitaram Jaipuria in celebrating the lifesavers of India. A one-of-its-kind noble initiative envisioned by Shri Ashok Jaipuria. The journey continues, honoring doctors for their selfless service. Join us in this unique initiative to honor mankind's invaluable contribution.
जामनगर की भट्ट फैमिली को तारे देखना पसंद है। जम्मू की भट्ट फैमिली को सितारे देखना पसंद है। फैमिलीज जितनी भी सेम लगे होती अलग है। इसलिए नया वीमैक्स पोस्टपेड जो दे हर फैमिली को उनकी पसंद की चॉइसेस, जैसे ईज माई ट्रिप, Amazon Prime एंड मोर। वीमैक्स पोस्टपेड, चूज व्हाट यू वांट टू यूज।
Anand represented how, under the leadership of a visionary leader, a whole set of individuals can come together and prove that 1 + 1 = 11. That's exactly what Dr. Kurian did. No, I think the mantra that I have learned, if you put the interest of the community ahead of your own personal interest, the society will be better off and you will be better off. Therefore, it will be a win-win proposition. That was demonstrated so lucidly by what Dr. Kurian did.
Top of the world with Times Network. And you're watching Times Now.
The politics of Modi versus the rest is nearing its most crucial lap.
हम आपके सुख दुख के साथी हैं.
It's all about the numbers now. The winner of these states will drift closer to the final win. Who will the people of Bharat choose?
यहाँ जो केसीआर की सरकार है, उसको उखाड़ फेंकने के लिए आप लोग यहाँ पर जमा हैं.
Who will the people of India trust?
हमारा ये निरंतर प्रयास है कि मध्य प्रदेश विकास की नई बुलंदियों को छुए.
Who will win the semi-final? Mandate 2023.
India, good evening. Thanks for joining us on India's election news headquarters. Times Now. December 3rd is when the results will come out, and this will be your destination. Let's get you started with the top 50 updates we are tracking at top of the hour. Polling underway in 199 seats in Rajasthan. 55.63 is the voter turnout recorded till 3 p.m. After weeks of high voltage campaigning, it's now over to voters in Rajasthan. Voting began at 7 a.m. will conclude in an hour's time at 6 p.m. Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot cast his vote in Jodhpur's Sardarpur Assembly seat. Local people welcomed the Chief Minister. After voting, Gehlot exudes confidence, said everyone is supporting Congress in the state. In an exclusive interview with Times Network, Sachin Pilot confirms that Congress has no CM face for Rajasthan and that the party will decide who the next CM will be only after the results. In his interview with Times Network, Sachin Pilot said he is confident that Congress government will be formed again in Rajasthan. Sachin Pilot reacted to PM Narendra Modi's recent statement on his late father. Rajesh Pilot said PM should rather worry about the state. Sachin Pilot casts his vote, appeals to the people of the state to vote as much as possible. PM Modi asked the people of Rajasthan to vote in maximum numbers, appeals to voters to create a new record. Home Minister Amit Shah appeals to people of Rajasthan to vote, says your one vote will ensure appeasement-free governance in state. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla casts his vote in Rajasthan's Kota. He stated that every voter should exercise the right to vote. Ahead of casting his vote in Rajasthan, Union Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal appealed to all the voters to exercise their franchise. Former Rajasthan Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje casts her vote in Jhalawar. BJP leader Rajyavardhan Rathod also voted in Jaipur. Union Minister Rajendra Singh Shekhawat went out to vote with his family members. BJP leader Diya Kumari also showed her ink-marked finger after voting. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi appealed to people of Rajasthan to vote. They urged the public to choose a government that is beneficial to the people. BJP leader Diya Kumari said that Gehlot and Pilot come together only at the time of elections. Assam Governor Gulab Chand Kataria voted in Udaipur. The governor appealed to the people to use their vote properly. Baba Balka Nath cast his vote in Alwar and targeted Congress, said people of Rajasthan will give a befitting reply to the corrupt Congress government. NRI Dhwani Agarwal comes all the way from Abu Dhabi to Jaipur to cast a vote for assembly elections. Congress leader Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot's son Vaibhav Gehlot cast his vote in Sardarpura. A scuffle broke out at a polling booth in Churu. A polling agent alleged that he was attacked by 4-5 people there and that he suffered minor injuries. A scuffle broke out amid polling in Hanumangarh. Police forces deployed in large numbers. Shortage of buses reported due to elections in Jaipur. Passengers expressed disappointment over unavailability of buses. PM Modi takes a sortie on Tejas aircraft in Bengaluru, calls the experience extremely enriching. As PM Modi took a sortie in Tejas, Congress Jairam Ramesh put out a tweet and said that this is only a photo op for elections. PM Modi holds mega rallies in Telangana's Kamareddy, says BJP never fails to deliver on all its promises. In his public address in Kamareddy, PM Modi assured that Telangana will have a Dalit CM if BJP comes to power. PM Modi lambasts both BRS and Congress, says both these parties think about their families first. BJP demands Election Commission to take cognizance of a post by Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on the day of polling in Rajasthan, requesting social media platform X to remove the offending content. As Rahul Gandhi visits Polbagh, Telangana, posters against him and State President Revanth Reddy put up in Nizamabad. AIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi slams Congress Telangana President Revanth Reddy, calls him a protege of the RSS. Ahead of the results, MP Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan says BJP will register the biggest victory in the state. Union Minister Prahlad Patel slams Rahul Gandhi over Gali politics, says no more Congress abuses the PM. The people will vote against the Congress. Rescue operations in Uttarkashi halted again after machine got stuck in the tunnel. Preparations to strengthen the path going up for vertical drilling on. Workers say that path will be made suitable for carrying heavy machines. No end to the wait for the rescue of workers trapped in the tunnel in Uttarakashi. Due to a fault in the machine, now 6 meters of digging will be done manually. International tunneling expert Arnold Dix has said that the broken auger machine is irreparable, and which is why the operations have taken a hit. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami takes stock of the rescue operations underway at the tunnel site in Uttarkashi. While addressing the media, Uttarakhand Chief Minister said that a plasma cutter will be coming from Hyderabad, following which the rescue operation will resume. Uttar Pradesh declared November 25 as no non-veg day, all meat shops to remain closed. A woman was arrested by the State Investigation Agency for her alleged involvement in terror funding cases in Jammu and Kashmir's Anantnag district. A bus conductor was attacked with a sharp weapon in Prayagraj over fair dispute with a college student. A video of the Prayagraj accused waving weapons on the bus conductor surfaced. The attacker was seen running on the road after getting off the bus. BJP has condemned the shocking attack in Prayagraj. Congress has condemned the Prayagraj attack, says youth are committing such acts due to communal polarization by the BJP. The accused in the Prayagraj attack case has been booked on attempt to murder case. ATS reaches Prayagraj attack accused house to probe this case. Mumbai Police constitutes a 4-member special team to probe the Mahadev app case. The FIR registered at Matunga Police Station has been transferred to the Mumbai Crime Branch. Fire breaks out at Kulti Railway Station in West Bengal's Bardhaman district. Remember when Prime Minister Modi went to the dressing room after Team India lost the match in World Cup? There were many people who said that why is the Prime Minister doing this? This is a stunt because we are in election season. Some also went ahead and called him Panoti, which means bad omen. Today, when the Prime Minister was trying to send out a message to the world and to our armed forces by taking a sortie in the Made in India Tejas aircraft, the indigenously developed Tejas aircraft, while the pictures have gone viral, there are people from opposition parties who have once again resorted to the same script. The Congress leaders would have us believe that this is nothing but a poll stunt. Look at these pictures. The Prime Minister in the gear that is reserved for people who fly the Tejas, being assisted by the experts there, took a sortie in the Tejas aircraft, and after which he put out a tweet and said that I take pride in the national potential. Now this is message enough for those who understand the value of Atmanirbhar Bharat. And viewers, it is important to look at this in the context of what we've seen in the past. Leaders and tall leaders from across opposition parties have mocked Make in India program. Some even went on to write obituary of HAL, HAL, that works in close coordination with DRDO. So while we are staying on these pictures, we'll also tell you how the opposition has reacted. But first, let's bring in Aishwarya, our colleague who's joining us. Aishwarya, the Congress party believes that this is a poll stunt.
Well, Pranish, it's again a war of pre-2014 era and post-2014 era. What Jairam Ramesh categorically stated in one of his tweets on X clearly that this is Chunavi stunt. This is Chunavi photo op for Prime Minister, nothing more than that. And he also elaborated how, the entire Tejas was granted operational permission in 2011. And back then it was Congress government who initiated the entire process of finalizing the Indian-made light combat aircraft, and also how the HAL and NAL jointly worked together to bring this aircraft. And that was the era of Congress government. But it was the Prime Minister who had not for the first time today, but in fact in the past as well, took many sorties with the Indian aircraft. We have seen that in Jammu and Kashmir region. We have seen that during Diwali as well. And that's what he did today. And just a small message that he wanted to give, that India has the potential to build those light combat aircraft where Prime Minister himself can do a sortie, and to which of course the Congress leaders have took a dig. They in fact went on to say that it is Prime Minister waving hands when he is above the clouds. But it was the clarification that was much made later, that it was another fighter jet which was flying just near the aircraft Tejas where Prime Minister was flying, and both pilot and Prime Minister was waving hands to the pilots which was sitting in the next fighter jet plane. So yes, there had been war of words which had been emerged, but of course Prime Minister making a strong statement about the light air combat aircraft which has been made in India.
Mr. Jairam Ramesh also says that look, it was the UPA government that cleared Tejas. So apart from the credit war, there is also petty politics which is at play. Aishwarya, stay with us. Reactions coming in as we speak. Union Minister Sadhvi Niranjan has lambasted the Congress party. Here's that exclusive reaction.
जयराम रमेश कांग्रेस के एक वरिष्ठ नेता हैं, उन्होंने कहा कि ये एक चुनावी टैक्टिक है, फोटो ऑप है, और कांग्रेस को क्रेडिट ना देने के लिए मोदी जी से क्रेडिट ले रहे हैं।
कांग्रेस को कोई भी काम अच्छा होता है उसमें उनको बोलना अनिवार्य है। देश आत्मनिर्भर हो रहा है और रक्षा क्षेत्र में भी ये लड़ाकू विमान है जिसको माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने आज हरी झंडी दिखाई और उसमें बैठे भी हैं। कांग्रेस की यही मुसीबत है। हमारे यहाँ कहावत है, नाच ना आवे आंगन टेढ़ा। खुद कर नहीं पाए, जो मोदी जी कर रहे हैं उस पर उनको मोदी जी पर अटैक करना है, यानी देश की प्रगति को रोकने का प्रयास है। इस तरह के बयानबाजी इन्हीं को ले डूबेंगे और किसी को नहीं।
गौरव भाटिया बीजेपी के जो स्पोक्सपर्सन, उन्होंने एक ट्वीट किया, उन्होंने ये फोटो डाली।
Before we go to our guests who are joining us, let me bring in my colleague Aditi Bhardwaj. Aditi, let's go over the reactions by union ministers on PM sortie in Tejas.
Well, the union ministers have hailed the sortie done by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We have the first reaction coming in from Hardeep Singh Puri. He says, the leader of a confident new India. As Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji flies in Tejas, it marks a landmark moment for the country's defense preparedness and the spirit of Atmanirbharta that is driving our journey towards being a Viksit Bharat under his visionary leadership. A moment of triumph for HAL and DRDO. Moreover, we have Ashwini Vaishnav also hailing the sortie, saying Bharat ki Atmanirbhar Udan. We have Rajiv Chandrasekhar also reacting to this, and he says, a sight to behold as PM took a sortie on Tejas aircraft, and these are the visuals that the union ministers are hailing, saying this envisions the Atmanirbhar Bharat.
Okay, now let's open this up. Shyama Prasad Meka joining us. We also have Vinay Singh, political analyst, joining us. Gentlemen, good evening. Mr. Meka, what is the election stunt in this step that PM has taken? Is this not an endorsement of Make in India? Is this not solidarity with our braves? You're on mute, sir.
Okay, are you done with your question?
If you're ready with your answer, my question is done, Mr. Meka.
Okay. See, the point is, what is the tamasha that is happening? See, we are all proud that we have an achievement. Yeah, we have an indigenously made Tejas that is flying out. The Prime Minister is doing a tamasha. If there is a cricket match, he goes out there. If there is something done by, arey yaar, but my nephew got first mark last month in his class. For the 70 साल कांग्रेस रूल में उसको फर्स्ट रैंक नहीं आया। ये मोदी जी का श्रेय है। उसको आके एक फोटो खिंचवाना है ये पे। क्या तमाशा कर रहे हैं लोग?
This is tamasha. Okay.
Wait.
No, 1 minute. Mr. Meka, if this is tamasha, I'll tell you, sir, people who've taken a sortie in the past include Pratibha Singh, Pratibha Patil, I beg your pardon, former President of India, former Defense Minister A.K. Antony. Were they doing tamasha when they took a sortie?
Suniye. They took a sortie and yes, they are doing tamasha. All the anchors and channels who are hyping it up, they were doing tamasha even at that time.
No, you can, sir, Mr. Meka, this is standard practice. I am used to it. Listen, you can call me out, Mr. Meka. आपको जो भी बोलना है, anchor shaming, you can do anything that you want. Mr. Meka, I only asked you a question. Why are you gunning for the anchor? Was Pratibha Patil doing an election stunt? Was Mr. Antony doing election stunt?
Correct. At that time, any channel which did a show on Antony and Pratibha Patil saying they represent the Atmanirbhar of India and all that nonsense, they were doing a tamasha.
So Atmanirbhar Bharat is nonsense.
No, I'm not saying that.
Then
उसमें श्रेय लेने का कोशिश है जो प्रधानमंत्री
कहाँ श्रेय? Who's taking credit? How is the PM taking credit?
कौन पूछा है इसको ये फैंसी ड्रेस कंपटीशन करने का?
There you
प्रधानमंत्री
Binay Singh, fancy dress competition, tamasha, panoti. Look at the choice of words.
Oh yes, I am very responsibly using.
No, that's okay, sir. You are entitled to your views, Mr. Meka. You know what can I say? I only asked you a question.
तेजस में मत जाओ.
किस में जाओ?
क्या कंगना रनौत का फिल्म का प्रमोशन है क्या? क्या तमाशा चल रहा है देश
Okay,
में?
now this is linked to Kangna's film promotion.
वर्कर्स का क्या हुआ?
Okay. This is Mr. Meka, I must tell you,
टनल में फंसा
Mr.
हुआ
Meka,
वर्कर्स का क्या हुआ?
I salute this, quick thinking on your part. You have linked it to Kangna's film also. Mr. Binay Singh, I was not prepared for this.
But I was prepared for this. You expect something like this from a Congress spokesperson. And again, Pranesh, if Prime Minister visits the cricketers, you ask the cricketers, they are saying in fact that their morale was boosted. It was a moral booster.
Let him answer, Mr. Meka, please.
The scientist says that it was a moral booster. Congress will say it is a tamasha. When PM writes Tejas, the defense forces, you ask the defense persons, the defense forces or scientists, they will say it is a moral booster. Congress will say it is a tamasha. You know what the tamasha is, Pranesh? This whole country and this whole democratic setup which chose a prime minister through electoral process, this whole electoral process is a tamasha for this Congress party. No. And I am surprised, Mr. Meka, that the comments you are making. And you know why the Prime Minister flying in Tejas is important? Because it is a made in India, aircraft. Make in India aircraft. And as an Indian, I am proud of this achievement. I am proud of my scientists. I am proud of my defense forces. You may be not. You are not proud of your Prime Minister. You are not proud of your
I am not proud of
you are
any
not
politician.
Proud of your cricketers.
I am proud of
you
my fellow Indians.
You are not proud to be an Indian, to be a Bharatiya. But I am. So when PM Modi go and console the cricketers, I feel good. When he went to the ISRO with the scientists and console them on a failure, I feel proud. And when Prime Minister rides the Tejas, the made in India Tejas, I feel proud. So he is the Prime Minister of India. Whom do you want to fly the Tejas? A president of Honolulu? The Prime Minister of India will drive the Tejas because it is a made in India. It is an achievement of India. It is an achievement of Make in India defense sector. So you making such derogatory comments are
I'm not
about the Prime Minister. I am not
The Prime Minister has been, termed, I don't want to repeat those words, Panoti and whatnot. This is not about the Prime Minister. Gentlemen, let's not mistake this for something else. This is about 1 minute, sir. 1 minute, Mr. Meka. This is about a self-reliant India, Atmanirbhar Bharat. This is about our armed forces.
तो बीच में ये क्या फैंसी ड्रेस चल रहा है?
What is fancy dress?
तेजस के बारे में बात करो.
Is this okay?
क्या फैंसी ड्रेस ये कौन है?
Is this inappropriate clothing, sir?
He want him to fly Tejas in a kurta
कल देखो इंडियन टीम का जर्सी का बार.
You will go and fly.
आज देखो ये
in the kurta pajama.
अपमान है.
You need to have a dress code when you are flying Tejas. What is the rocket science into that? This is not fancy dress. There is a protocol when you shoot into Tejas.
Now,
it is not this commercial aircraft that you can put on a kurta pajama and you can ride.
No, Mr. Meka, when Rahul Gandhi was when Rahul Gandhi was with the coolies extending a solidarity, I'm hoping. Was that fancy dress competition? Was that tamasha? Was that election stunt? What was that?
It was not.
What was that?
It was not.
Because he is Rahul Gandhi.
What was Rahul Gandhi wearing then?
No, I am telling you.
Yeah.
He was wearing a dress. He was openly telling, I am expressing solidarity with them. I am wearing the dress.
So his solidarity is solidarity. PM solidarity is Chunavi stunt.
दिखावा है ये.
Rahul Gandhi क्या कर रहे थे? What was Rahul Gandhi doing?
सही है.
We'll pull out those pictures so that you refresh your memory. I think you've forgotten what Rahul Gandhi was wearing.
I challenge you to pull out those pictures. Pull out
Pranesh,
those pictures.
We'll pull out those pictures. Mr. Meka will pull out those pictures. If I'm not wrong. And no. Correct me. Mr. Meka, sir, first of all, sir, calm down. You're getting worked up, sir. Mr. Meka, you're usually 1 minute, sir. You're usually in good spirits.
I know you won't.
I know you
won't. Put those pictures.
Mr. Meka, sir, allow me to speak. If I'm not wrong, Mr. Meka, Rahul Gandhi was wearing a red shirt.
Yes. Put the picture, no?
Yeah, we'll pull out the pictures, sir. We are pulling out the pictures. Our team is on it, sir. We'll pull out those pictures. Rahul Gandhi, there you go. There you go. Rahul Gandhi there with the coolies there. Yeah, there you go.
Very good. Nice.
Holding a suitcase with wheel.
Yes.
Trolley on his head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this was not tamasha for you?
No, pull out the bike riding picture also.
But this was this fancy dress? What was this?
No, it was not. It is not fancy dress.
Okay.
It is
Pradesh,
mixing with the people of India.
Pradesh,
I'm telling you.
Whatever Mr. Mehta says.
No, listen.
Prime Minister.
No, 1 minute. Mr. Mehta, you've had your say, sir. Let the other side also.
Let me finish in
No, sir. We've run out of time. Mr. Mehta, please. Let Binay Singh come in. Mr. Mehta, please. Mr. Mehta.
Congress. This is Rahul Gandhi's Congress. We are going to take you head on.
Oh, no, Rahul Gandhi's Congress. I thought this was Mr. Kharge's Congress.
Kharge ji is our president.
No, then what is Rahul Gandhi? What is Rahul Gandhi in Congress? What is he? How is this Rahul Gandhi's Congress? How is this Rahul Gandhi's Congress, Mr. Mehta? How is this Rahul Gandhi? That is an admission that the Parivar runs the party, Mr. Mehta. The cat is out of the bag. There you go.
No.
You've said it, sir. You've said it. You've said it yourself. Ho gaya, sir. This has
Rahul Gandhi is the conscience keeper of Congress party.
Conscience keeper. And what is Mr. Kharge?
This is the new Congress.
No. What is Mr. Kharge? Is Mr. Kharge the bookkeeper of the party? What is he? He is wicket keeper. What is Mr. Kharge? Come on, sir. Mr. Mehta. Mr. Mehta.
He is our president.
Okay. We'll have to take a short break. Gentlemen, we've run out of time. Let's see how this political fight escalates. Binay Singh, Mr. Mehta, thank you for joining us. Viewers, please stay with us.
What you're missing on the inside is waiting for you out there. Find the missing piece of your puzzle. Write the missing part of your story. The new Safari. Reclaim your life. You are the one. Unmatched. Unequaled. Unbeatable. LG OLED Evo. The one and only.
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, कोई नहीं रहेगा भूखा। हर महीने 80 करोड़ लोगों को मिल रहा है मुफ्त राशन। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
Breast cancer is the most common malignancy among women globally. In India, the survival rate of patients with breast cancer is lower than in Western countries due to its detection at an advanced stage. In this special episode of the India Health Mission series for breast cancer awareness, we are going to focus on the importance of early detection and the need for regular self-examination in fighting the battle against breast cancer.
We are talking about that subtle small change in your breast, which a woman, if she is doing her self-breast examination, she is in the best position to examine.
The intention is to take this conversation into the living room rather than being in a closed door conversation.
Watch this enlightening conversation only on Times Network at these times.
Invest in Africa with Arise IIP's special economic zones, providing world-class infrastructure and plug-and-play manufacturing facility for ease of doing business. Explore your opportunities in Nigeria, Benin, Togo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Gabon, Rwanda, Ivory Coast, Republic of Congo, Chad, Sierra Leone. Join over 400 companies successfully operating in our zones. Invest in Africa now. WhatsApp on 7065100700 or write to us invest@arisenet.com.
When your loved ones go through the pain of shingles, that may feel like the pain of a lot of needles piercing your body, or an unbearable burning sensation, or an electric shock like pain at every moment.
then you would feel their pain, wouldn't you?
Every 1 in 3 people aged 50 years or above may develop shingles. But it is possible to protect your loved ones from shingles through vaccination.
So to know more about shingles and prevention, consult your doctor today.
Let's raise a glass to the milkman of India, Dr. Verghese Kurian.
पहले मैं जिद्दी थी, अब आप अड़ जाते हो। पहले मैं अपने मन की करती थी, अब आप अपनी चलाते हो। पहले मैं नहीं समझती थी, अब आप वक्त लगाते हो। नजरें चाहे हों दो, है सपना एक ही हमारा।
सपने आपके, लैमिनेट्स हमारा। अमेजिंग स्पेसेस के लिए ट्विन लैमिनेट्स, कुछ मेरा कुछ तुम्हारा।
Welcome back. In some breaking news that we are tracking this minute, more than a year after there was a breach in PM security when he was on his way to address a rally in Punjab's Firozpur, Bathinda SP Gurvinder Singh Sangha has been suspended due to dereliction of duty. When the incident happened, viewers, on January 5, 2022, Sangha was posted as SP operations at Firozpur. PM Modi at that time was scheduled to fly to Firozpur from the Bhisiana Air Base near Bathinda to participate in a rally. However, due to inclement weather, he had to take the 120-kilometer long road route. The cavalcade got stuck for over 15 minutes. Those are the pictures of when the PM's cavalcade was stranded at the flyover. The cavalcade was stranded at the flyover on the Moga-Firozpur highway, nearly 10 kilometers from the rally spot. The road was blocked by farmers who were protesting there, and now, after a thorough probe, this action has been taken against Bathinda SP GS Sangha. Gurpreet Singh Chinnana joining us for more on this. Yes, Gurpreet.
Well, yes, of course. We have seen in the preliminary investigation, it was learned Punjab Police was not able to provide the proper security to the PM when PM was visiting to Firozpur. So it was also learned that as per the rules which are supposed to be followed by Punjab Police, these rules were not being followed. We have seen the Union Ministry has taken very, very seriously view. They had conducted a preliminary probe, and after that they had recommended to the Punjab government to take action against those who are not following the rule as per the PM rule book. Now we have seen heads have started rolling, and SP operation, who was the SP operation at the Firozpur and who was supposed to follow all the rules, he did not follow the rules, and there was a lot of negligence on the part of that. So that's why he has already been suspended. Investigation has already been started. So let's see that how they are
right. So dereliction on part of the Punjab Police there, and this SP has finally been suspended after a probe. Gurpreet, thanks for the inputs. Taking a short break, viewers. Please stay with Times Now.
What you're missing on the inside is waiting for you out there. Find the missing piece of your puzzle. Write the missing part of your story. The new Safari. Reclaim your life.
4 walls don't make a home. A home is made with your loved ones and their dreams. All we do is stand by you. After all, it is you who turns a house into a home. SBI Home Loans, always a friend in your journey of making a house a home.
Sitaram Jaipuria Medical Awards are to honor the dedication to make a positive impact to society by my father. In order to find the best candidates for the awards, we have an excellent governing council with the Vice Chair of Dr. Shiv Sareen, who has helped us in guiding us in the governing council. We have also a jury chair headed by Dr. N.K. Arora, the famous pediatrician and now today of the Inclian Society. We are grateful to them and we look forward to welcoming this every year as the annual awards.
Invest in Africa with Arise IIP's special economic zones, providing world-class infrastructure and plug-and-play manufacturing facility for ease of doing business. Explore your opportunities in Nigeria, Benin, Togo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Gabon, Rwanda, Ivory Coast, Republic of Congo, Chad, Sierra Leone. Join over 400 companies successfully operating in our zones. Invest in Africa now. WhatsApp on 7065100700 or write to us invest@arisenet.com.
मैं बोला 75 पर होंगे आउट, पर फैमिली की सिक्योरिटी आई डाउट। वो बोला टर्म प्लान है, फैमिली सिक्योर सालों तक। नो सक।
अब इनका फ्यूचर सिक्योर नहीं पर आपका होगा। टाटा AIA से रहो हर वक्त के लिए तैयार।
At Statue of Unity, we take a pledge to unite for a cleaner, sustainable future.
As part of National Milk Day celebration, obviously when we are having this rally organized, driving towards the green energy, clean energy.
6 महीने के अंदर हमारा बायो CNG एक प्लांट लगा रहा है, तो उसमें हम लोग यहाँ के जो फार्मर्स हैं उनसे हम कलेक्ट करेंगे डंग और उससे बायो CNG गैस बनाएंगे, तो उससे एक काफी पॉल्यूशन को कम होगा हमारा। और फार्मर की इनकम जो घर में भी यूज कर सकते हैं लोग किचन में, और ये बायो CNG के रूप में भी यूज करेंगे।
I'm Rajani, and this is such a special episode. I am Iffy Goa with Mr. Salman Khan as KF and the cast of Farrelly. Let's make some noise. So that is just one. It's a good one. Yes. But sometime back, I asked Salman, of course, always confident, but they look a little nervous, little bit. Tell me, are you feeling better now? Everybody here is cheering for you. You saw the welcome you got. Feeling better? Nerves are calm now? Yes. Yeah? What about you?
I think nerves are just picking up now. We were calm. We saw the film 2 days ago.
Correct.
I think we felt confident. We made this film with a lot of love.
Yeah.
And we're confident about it. But obviously, after being in front of this crowd, it's a tough crowd. Yes.
It's a tough crowd.
Tough crowd.
Yeah. You made it known. Yeah. So now are you feeling better?
No. I mean, generally about the whole situation, I'm feeling great, but this really got me over that. But
all positive experience every time. All positive experience. Yeah.
No, I think in the demand to get out what you get. Because the press has seen the film in Mumbai, and they all began with full star and they all loved the film. So इनको ऐसा लग रहा है कि ये 4 स्टार अगर आ गए तो अभी तरह 1 स्टार आए, 2 स्टार आए, 3 स्टार आए, 4 स्टार, 5 स्टार, doesn't matter. Who's the star of it?
Oh, that's true. Salman had a very detached reaction from the critics. So Salman's really saying it against Salman. But it always helps, right? Validation अच्छा नहीं है, पर मिलता है तो अच्छा लग रहा है.
जी, पहली पिक्चर में मुझे भी मिला.
You actually got a very nice release of Bajrangi Bhaijaan, which you don't talk too much about. But you got decent.
So Bhaijaan also we got a good review.
But you did. Listen, for Bhaijaan you did.
Yeah. So I get the reviews and reviews from the fans.
That is all.
Proves everyone.
Which we shouldn't bring up Tiger 3's broken on record, should we?
Yeah, bring up very good.
We can. But congratulations along with that. But before I go to Tiger 3, I have to first talk about the decision of SKF picking out movie like Farrelly. We've seen the kind of movies that SKF as a production house has been doing. This is definitely the wildest and the most interesting. I love the trailer from the Go one. I want to understand Why did you pick up this as a movie? It's very interesting because it's very far from what your individual sense of sensibilities are.
So we've done a lot of films, and I think under SKF, he starrer,
correct,
and we've done pretty okay. And till the time we're not like a production company that get dara बनाते हैं. जब तक कि हमको कोई स्क्रिप्ट अच्छी लगती है तभी बनाते हैं. अदरवाइज स्क्रिप्ट अच्छी नहीं तो नहीं बनाएंगे, बिकॉज हमारे साथ हमारे फादर का भी नाम जोड़ता है. तो दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई वी हमारा कॉन्सेंट्रेशन स्क्रिप्ट पर होता है हमेशा. जब तक कि हमको खुद को ऐसा नहीं लगे कि हम ये फिल्म जाके थिएटर में देखेंगे तब तक हम वो फिल्म बनाते हैं. तो दिस इज व्हाट आर, बिकॉज राइटिंग फैमिली से आए हैं और तो उसी पर हम ज्यादा एक अवार्ड रखते हैं, एक ज्यादा तवज्जो उसी लिखाई पर, स्टोरी स्क्रीन प्ले डायलॉग हमारा एक रिजल्ट है.
जी बिल्कुल. और आई थिंक फरी इज एब्सोल्युटली फैंटास्टिक चॉइस. गोइंग बैक व्हाट यू जस्ट सेड आल्सो,
हर एक बच्चा कहीं ना कहीं चीटिंग वगैरह करता है, यू नो, तो और इसीलिए करता है ताकि जब घर पे आए तो उससे यू नो जो फीस जो माता पिता ने यू नो मेहनत करके यू नो पैसे कमा के वो एजुकेशन की तरफ डाला है और फॉर सम स्ट्रेंज रीजन बच्चा को नहीं कर पाता, तो उसी टाइम पर फिर जाके वो एक इजी राह निकालने की कोशिश करता है कि पेपर ठीक हो जाए या थोड़ी बहुत चीटिंग कर दे. और ये नहीं कि पूरा पोर्शन ही वो चीट करता है. वो जो एक पढ़ लिखने के बाद 1, 2, 3 अगर आंसर्स नहीं आ रहे दिमाग में तो वही लेके जाता है, वही लेके आता है. और ज्यादा करके वो फर्रे निकलते भी नहीं होंगे, यू नो, वो टीचर के डर से, यू नो, रस्टिकेट होने के डर से, वो कर जाने के डर से. तो जो जैसे लेके जाते हैं वो करते हैं कि ये सवाल ना आए, और आज आ भी जाता है तो बहुत कम ऐसे लोग होते हैं कि वो हैव द गट्स टू एक्चुअली टेक दैट मच आउट, दैट फर्रे आउट एंड कॉपी फ्रॉम दैट. क्योंकि उनको पता है कि पकड़े जाए तो फिर वो खत्म है. तो ये है. तो और इस जनरेशन के लिए आजकल पिक्चरें बनती नहीं, यू नो, फॉर कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स. और आपने ये सुना है कि बच्चों के ऊपर बहुत सारा प्रेशर आता है आजकल पढ़ने लिखने का, विच आई थिंक इज वेरी अनफेयर, यू नो, फॉर द किड्स. और ज्यादा करके पेरेंट्स ये नो प्रेशर डालते हैं, टीचर्स से प्रेशर डालते हैं. इतने सारे सब्जेक्ट्स, इतने सारे मोटी किताबें हैं कि हमारे एज में भी अगर यू नो हमें बोला जाए कि ये पढ़ो तो हम शायद वो यू नो पढ़ लेकिन ना पाए. तो इट्स डिफिकल्ट कंपटीशन बहुत हो गया है. आई पास्ड आउट एट 68% रोज इन मेरा था. तो उस वक्त ऐसा माना जाता था कि अरे बाप रे, फर्स्ट क्लास में पास हो गया. अभी 93 से ऊपर, मतलब कि हमारा चांस ही नहीं, मतलब कि अभी तो हम एज गुड एज फेल ही, यू नो. सो ये बहुत ज्यादा श्रेय जा रहा है एजुकेशन के ऊपर, और वो जाना भी चाहिए, पर इतना प्रेशर नहीं होना चाहिए बच्चों पर. क्योंकि आपने सुना है कि एक्स अमाउंट ऑफ सुसाइड्स आर बिकॉज़ ऑफ एजुकेशन. आप एक इट्स नॉट वर्थ इट. It's not what it does. I just believe कि जितना कैपेसिटी है उस बच्चे में उतना ही, कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स में अच्छे होंगे, कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स में नहीं होंगे अच्छे, किसी कोई और सब्जेक्ट पढ़ने के लिए. कितना मतलब कि हमने तो अभी तक हमने ना ज्योमेट्री यूज की है, ट्रिग्नोमेट्री और अलजेब्रा नहीं यूज किया है. ये सब सब्जेक्ट्स हमने यूज ही नहीं किया लाइफ में. और जितना भी मैथ यूज किया है वो सब प्लस डिवाइड में ही किया है.
You were saying
so. My sister got 96.75. She was a topper. और cut off 97. 0.25 से इतना रोई कॉलेज में. The pressure is like 2.
No, it's right, and I think this comes at a great time also. So before I end with y'all with an interesting question, congratulations. Tiger 3 has done even more than the world was telling. I was talking to Patricia and she kept saying that the reason why it does an organic chemistry with and history is because she feels like now you all know each other so well.
I saw that interview. I saw that.
It's a good one. Thank you. Someone okay from you is Good enough for me. But no, so and she explained really well that it just works. With you it's easy. Is that how it is for you as well?
Yeah, she's grown a lot, and she is, coming. And she's a really hardworking worker, so I mean, she deserves every bit of success.
Yes.
And she's like, I think a talent or hard work, I think hard work will pay off more than talent anything. And then success, if you're successful, then anything, if you're not that good at your heart, that confidence that it brings you up, that is. It cannot be overconfident. You just need to be, there's a quite amount of confidence that you know that, okay, what I'm doing is, there are 1,000 ways of doing it. Part of this way, I think it's a number of information. Then, decision, to make that decision is about how, believe that character about it. Yes, some enact a scene that comes from that. And after some time, it feels that that's a fact that you know. Sure, obviously, how to play the scene. Just play your friend, just play and you don't try.
This is what you're doing, and this is what they've all said.
Not that I know what
everybody said, including Madhavi, that you say like you don't care, but when you're on set, everybody knows that
you guys can catch me for everything. Cannot catch me for it.
Oh. On that note, thank you. It was wonderful again seeing even Shah Rukh and you and giving a gift to all your fans. So, I think enjoy kiya ki nahi bata.
And a gift more than the feast. In the fans give us this little gift for making this into a best success.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. The last one is for a cast here. Farve ki wabale cheating ki baat saying, if you had to do one story from Salman Khan as recorded you, what would you like to state from it and why? Starting with you, Elise, what would you like to state of Salman?
Just how, exactly what he said, just how pro leader.
And easy, right?
Yeah, easy, yeah. I would take all the other experience in like one day.
If only they would have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You want you to answer.
Give it your best. Get about it. Let not the past know you. It is the present.
Wonderful advice.
Yeah.
What about you?
Honesty. Yeah.
He pays a big price for it, but I also appreciate it. I also appreciate it. Good one. What about you?
His mental toughness, I think.
Mental toughness. Fantastic. Okay, what about you?
I think it's respect for it, that his parents who are kind of respect. He सारे वैसे कमा के पापा को देते हैं.
I'm serious. But I'm sure in your own way.
वो स्टार्ट किया था और वो एक रूटीन एक पैटर्न बच गया नहीं करना चाहिए. आप लोग अपने पैसे अपने पास ही रखो क्योंकि 50 सेंट डैडी पे पैसे नहीं किया हम मांगने पड़ते इनको पैसों की क्या बोलोगे कितना चाहिए डैडी को Please, you know that?
But thank you. You'll have to go. I have to let you go. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you, Salman. Like I said, you absolutely read individually. Absolutely. Look forward to it. This is a big day, so thank yourselves. It's a big day. Thank you all the way.
The courts is set. Who will win the 5 state elections? Will it be the BJP or the Congress? Will the Modi magic work again or the Rahul will try? Will it be the beginning of a new dawn or will it change India's politics? Watch me, Ashutosh, unscript the magic of the semi-final on 3rd December. Only on Times Now, India's election news report.
Co-presented by ArcelorMittal Nippon Steel India. बनाऊंगा मैं, बनेगा भारत.
Co-powered by Amazing Spaces के लिए Green Lam Laminates. कुछ मेरा, कुछ तुम्हारा.
What you're missing on the inside is waiting for you out there. Find the missing piece of your puzzle. Write the missing part of your story. The new Safari. Reclaim your life.
God, इतना पानी आ गया है.
पापा जी बारिश हो रही है.
वाह,
छत टपक रही है.
अरे शिफ्ट करने वाले ना पापा, बस घर मिलने की देर है.
तो देर ज्यादा ही नहीं होगी.
हेलो यू घर है, इसकी शादी नहीं कि बिना एडवाइस के डिसीजन ले लिया.
इसीलिए तो घर मैजिक ब्रिक्स पे देखिए. प्रॉपर्टी की पूरी इन्फॉर्मेशन विद एक्सपर्ट एडवाइस
और 15 लाख से ज्यादा प्रॉपर्टी ऑप्शंस है.
गुड.
एटलीस्ट मेरा घर तो लाखों में एक होगा।
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, हर गरीब का मुफ्त इलाज। 55 करोड़ लोगों को दी हर साल 5 लाख रुपए तक के मुफ्त इलाज की निश्चिंतता। हमारा संकल्प, विकसित भारत।
Innovation is a mindset which an organization has and not just about the financial resources.
Innovation is the key to success.
To do something with a twist, and the end objective is to make, sounds trite, but the world and our lives a better place.
I think the theme Innovate to Elevate, according to me, represents the very essence of a business.
To elevate your value proposition is where the key is. And to do that, I think you have to really understand what your customer wants.
The only way to grow is to innovate.
IDFC First Bank presents ET Now, Leaders of Tomorrow Awards Season 11. Presented by IDFC First Bank, always you first. Associate Partner Adani. Invest in Africa with Arise IIP's Special Economic Zones, providing world-class infrastructure and plug-and-play manufacturing facility for ease of doing business. Explore your opportunities in Nigeria, Benin, Togo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Gabon, Rwanda, Ivory Coast, Republic of Congo, Chad, Sierra Leone. Join over 400 companies successfully operating in our zones. Invest in Africa now. WhatsApp on 7065100700 or write to us invest@arisenet.com.
नए भारत को और सशक्त करने में अपना योगदान दें, अपनी भागीदारी निभाएं। अगर आप कोई चैरिटेबल संस्था, ट्रस्ट, एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशन या मेडिकल इंस्टीट्यूशन है, तो ITR 7 फाइल करने की तिथि बढ़ा दी गई है। अपना ITR 7 30 नवंबर 2023 तक अवश्य फाइल करें। अधिक जानकारी के लिए जाएं incometax.gov.in पर। प्रत्येक आयकरदाता एक राष्ट्र निर्माता।
And a love so deep we cannot measure. Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better than you. Ain't nobody.
Attention startups. Reach 25 crore people well within your budget. Advertise on 10 TV channels in one shot. No TVC required. Brand starter pack starting from just 1 lakh rupees. Brand Surge, the special marketing starter pack for startup brands. For more details, visit our website brandsurge.co.in or write to us at brandsurge@timesgroup.com. Times Network, now on nothing.
Right, breaking news coming in. This is related to the Mahua Moitra case. Now, sources say that CBI has filed preliminary inquiry in the matter. No FIR has been registered as yet, though decision to file an FIR will be taken after preliminary inquiry is over. So that's the latest as far as the alleged cash for query case is concerned. Source-based information coming in. CBI has filed a preliminary inquiry in the matter. Bhavtosh joining us with more details on the same. Yes, Bhavtosh, over to you.
They have filed a preliminary inquiry in the TMC MP Mahua Mitra case is concerned, and CBI has said that once they gather more evidence in this case and they find that credible evidence is enough to register a FIR in this case, then only they will file an RC or a formal FIR in this case. As of now, a preliminary inquiry has been initiated against TMC MP. What it requires is that they will go through the report of ethics panel and they will also start a formal inquiry against TMC MP Mahua Moitra. Decision to file FIR will depend on the completion of the preliminary inquiry. So one can say trouble is mounting against Mahua Moitra because CBI has formally now stepped in as far as this case is concerned, and CBI has said
that they will go through various reports that have been submitted before the ethics panel, whether it's reports that have been given to the ethics panel, whether it's a report of the MHA and other reports that were given to the ethics panel, and also the statements that have been submitted. Now, CBI has said that these reports will be taken cognizance. Now, in preliminary inquiry, they can't summon anyone, but they can request individuals to come and record this statement. When this PE will get over will depend on the investigating officer. But yes, CBI has said that PE has been initiated. It does not mean that a criminal case has been registered, but it definitely means that that a preliminary inquiry or the start of a criminal investigation has started as far as Mahua Moitra is concerned.
Right. So trouble, of course, for Mahua Moitra seems to be mounting because the CBI has now begun the probe into the cash for query allegations. Officially, Pragya is also on the phone line with us. Pragya, this is, of course, as far as the CBI is concerned, but it's going to have a political fallout as well with a slugfest expected between the BJP and the India Alliance TMC over the CBI now officially stepping into the case.
Absolutely, and the India Alliance partners have always maintained that there was one-sided decision in Ethics Committee panel, and in fact, if you remember, the Ethics Committee had noted that as far as cash part is concerned, they don't have resources or wherewithal, so, it has to investigate, Government of India has to investigate through agencies. This is exactly what is happening, but Nishikant Dubey said that they don't need permission of speakers to take action or start an investigation around this particular issue. That is why he gave this particular complaint to Lokpal. And Lokpal can give it to CBI to investigate the matter, and this is exactly what has happened. But the 4th of December, the winter session is going to start, and we, according to sources, are also expecting that this is when the report of Ethics Committee will be tabled, and there could be an expulsion of Mahua Moitra if Speaker decides to act on the report. This is when we are given to understand this is when the opposition may create ruckus. They may say that she has been targeted, and we'll see a political, furor, uproar in the parliament as well. It is going to be very stormy start of the session as well, but obviously it will have implication. We are seeing the tweets and also the social media posts from both Mahua Moitra and others on this particular issue. She has been on offensive regarding this issue, and she's not backing down as such right now. But investigation agency has to do their part, because there are some complaints that have been made, and these complaints are very grave in nature. There is involvement of national security, as said, alleged in the complaint as well.
Right. So certainly, Pragya, as you rightly said, we can expect a political slugfest in the coming days. As of now, big update coming in. CBI has filed a preliminary inquiry into the cash for query alleged case. For now, thank you for joining us with all these details. We'll step into a short commercial break. News and updates on the site. Don't go anywhere.
What you're missing on the inside is waiting for you out there. Find the missing piece of your puzzle. Write the missing part of your story. The new Safari. Reclaim your life.
Invest in Africa with Arise IIP's special economic zones, providing world-class infrastructure and plug-and-play manufacturing facility for ease of doing business. Explore your opportunities in Nigeria, Benin, Togo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Gabon, Rwanda, Ivory Coast, Republic of Congo, Chad, Sierra Leone. Join over 400 companies successfully operating in our zones. Invest in Africa now. WhatsApp on 7065100700 or write to us invest@arisenet.com.
Coming up on Meet the Drapers.
Bangalore is booming. Unbelievable things going on here.
We are building a pathway out of poverty.
Softcast like this, we're not just improving the process, we're changing the game.
We have just scratched the surface of this.
My heart was racing.
I've never done anything like this. This is serious business.
You cannot be just a data center.
The numbers are not adding up for me.
They're a reckoning of sorts.
Who's going to move forward to the semi-finals?
सब टपक रहे।
अरे शिफ्ट करने वाले हैं ना पापा, बस घर मिलने की देर है।
इसीलिए तो घर मैजिक ब्रिक्स पे देखिए, प्रॉपर्टी की पूरी इन्फॉर्मेशन विद एक्सपर्ट एडवाइस
और 15 लाख से ज्यादा प्रॉपर्टी ऑप्शन है।
गुड, एटलीस्ट मेरा घर तो लाखों में होगा।
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
The universe's choice and the universal choice.
And the award goes to
राज भाई, सुंदर लग रहे हो। Thank you, Bollywood Hangama.
आंध्रा की वर्मा फैमिली को गरम भाजी पसंद है, आगरा की वर्मा फैमिली को गरम भाजी पसंद है। फैमिलीज जितनी भी सेम लगे होती अलग है, इसलिए नया वीमैक्स पोस्टपेड जो दे हर फैमिली को उनकी पसंद की चॉइसेस, जैसे इजी डाइनर, डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार एंड मोर। वीमैक्स पोस्टपेड, चूज व्हाट यू वांट टू यूज।
ये क्या भाई है? क्या तुम इसको सब ठीक नहीं कर सकते हैं?
लेकिन उसके लिए तो पैसे लगेंगे ना।
अरे इतना पैसा तो तुम्हारे पास है ही।
गोल्ड लोन?
हाँ,
लेकिन जब मैं ब्याज के बारे में सोचता हूँ।
अरे हिसाब का गोल्ड लोन है ना, उसको मिलने में भी आसान और उसका ब्याज दर भी किफायती है। हाँ।
इसाफ गोल्ड लोन, अधिकतम लोन की राशि और किफायती ब्याज दर।
The power to dream bigger. इसाफ स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, जॉय ऑफ बैंकिंग।
जहाँ एक नॉर्मल सा मार्कर खींच देता है सच और झूठ के बीच में लकीर, जहाँ 3x4 के व्हाइट बोर्ड पर उभर आते हैं बड़े बड़ों के काले दाग और मिट जाती हैं गलतफहमियां सही तर्क से। उस जगह को आप क्या कहेंगे?
नमस्कार, न्यूज की पाठशाला में आप सभी का स्वागत है। मैं हूं सुशांत सिन्हा।
न्यूज की पाठशाला,
यहाँ सबकी क्लास लगती है।
You are on top of the world with Times Network. And you're watching Times Now.
Well, hi there, warm welcome. You're watching Times Now and I'm Meghna Dekar. Lots lined up for you in this bulletin. First up, as always, here are the top 50 stories first. Polling is being held in 199 seats in Rajasthan. 68.24% voter turnout recorded till 5 p.m. After weeks of high voltage campaigning, it's now over to the voters in Rajasthan. Voting began at 7 a.m. will end any minute now. Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot cast his vote in Jodhpur Sardarpur Assembly seat. Local people welcomed the Chief Minister. After voting, Ashok Gehlot exudes confidence, says that everyone is supporting him in the state. In an exclusive interview with Times Network, Sachin Pilot confirms that Congress has no CM face for Rajasthan and that the party will decide who the CM will be only after the victory. In his interview with Times Network, Sachin Pilot has said that he's confident that Congress government will be formed again in the state. Sachin Pilot has also reacted to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent statement on his late father Rajesh Pilot, saying that the Gujar's son had been insulted by the Congress. Sachin Pilot says that the Prime Minister need not worry about him, he should instead worry about the state. Sachin Pilot casts his vote, appeals to the people of the state to vote as much as possible. Prime Minister Modi asked the people of Rajasthan to vote in maximum numbers, appeals to voters to create a new record. Home Minister Amit Shah appeals to the people of Rajasthan to vote, says your one vote will ensure appeasement-free government in the state. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla cast his vote in Rajasthan's Kota. He stated that every voter should exercise his right to vote to express their views. Ahead of casting his vote in Kisamidar in Rajasthan, Union Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal has appealed to all the voters to cast their votes. He is confident BJP is going to form the government next. Meanwhile, former Rajasthan Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje has also cast her vote in Jhalawar constituency. Her grandson Vinayak Pratap also voted for the first time. BJP leader Rajyavardhan Rathore also cast his vote in Jaipur. He said that on the 3rd of December, Ashok Gehlot will get a shocking result and the undercurrent will be revealed. Union Minister Gajendra Shekhawat also cast his vote with his family. Diya Kumari, who is of the royal family, also a candidate of BJP, has also shown her inked finger. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi have appealed to the people of Rajasthan to vote. They urge the public to choose a government that is beneficial to people. BJP leader Diya Kumari has said that Gehlot and Pilot have come together only at the time of elections. Assam Governor Gulab Chand Kataria has voted in Udaipur. The governor appealed to the people to use their vote properly. Earlier in the day, CEC Rajiv Kumar appealed to the voters to participate in the ongoing elections which are taking place. NRI Fani Agarwal has come all the way from Abu Dhabi to Jaipur to cast a vote for the assembly votes. Congress leader and Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot's son Vaibhav Gehlot has cast his vote in Sardarpura. A scuffle has broken out at the polling booth in Churu. A polling agent alleges that he was attacked by 4 to 5 people there and that he suffered minor injuries. A scuffle breaks out amid polling in Hanumangarh. Police forces have been deployed in large numbers. Shortage of buses have been reported due to elections in Jaipur. Passengers expressed disappointment over unavailability of these buses. Prime Minister Modi takes a sortie on a Tejas aircraft in Bengaluru. In fact, he calls the experiment extremely enriching experience. As PM Modi takes a sortie on Tejas aircraft in Bengaluru, Congress's Jairam Ramesh puts out a tweet, calls it Chunavi photo op. Prime Minister Modi holds a mega rally in Telangana's Kamareddy. In fact, he says that BJP never fails to deliver on its promises. In his public address in Kamareddy, Prime Minister Modi ensured that Telangana will get a Dalit Chief Minister if BJP comes to power. Prime Minister Modi lambasts both the BRS and the Congress, says that both these parties think about themselves and not the people of Telangana. BJP demands the Election Commission take cognizance of a post by Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on the day of polling in Rajasthan, requesting social media platform X to remove the offending content, lest it further violates the 48-hour silence zone and causes irreparable, quote-unquote, irreparable injury to the doctrine of free and fair elections. Well, as Rahul Gandhi visits poll-bound Telangana, posters against him and the state president Revanth Reddy have been put up in Nizamabad, accusing them of killing people in the state. AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi slams Congress Telangana President Revanth Reddy, calls him a protege of the RSS. Ahead of the results, MP Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan says BJP will be registering the biggest victory in the state. Union Minister Prahlad Patel has slammed Rahul Gandhi over Gali politics, says that more Congress abuses the Prime Minister, the more he will be blessed with a mandate. Rescue operations in Uttarkashi halted yet again after a machine gets stuck in the tunnel. Preparations for vertical drilling is currently on. Heavy-duty machinery is on standby. Preparations to strengthen the path going up for a vertical drilling is currently on. Workers have said that the path will be made suitable for carrying heavy machines. No end to the wait for the rescue of workers trapped in the tunnel of Uttarkashi. Due to a fault in the machine, now 6 meters of digging is going to be done manually. On Silkiara tunnel rescue operations, international tunneling expert Arnold Dix has said that the broken auger machine is irreparable and has been disrupted. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami takes stock of the situation of the rescue operations which is currently underway at the tunnel. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Dhami has held a high-level meeting with all the agencies and officials of the state administration engaged in the ongoing rescue ops. Uttar Pradesh has declared 25th of November today as No Non-Veg Day. All meat will be unavailable today. All meat shops are going to be closed. This decision was taken on the anniversary of freedom fighter Sudhu TF. A woman was arrested by the State Investigation Agency for her alleged involvement in a terror funding case in Jammu and Kashmir's Anantnag district. A bus conductor was attacked with a sharp weapon in Prayagraj over fare dispute with a college student allegedly. The video of Prayagraj accused of waving weapons in the bus at the bus conductor has now surfaced. The attacker can be seen running on the road after he allegedly stabbed the conductor. The BJP has condemned the shocking attack in Prayagraj, saying that the incident is shocking and incites anger. Congress has meanwhile condemned the Prayagraj attack, says that the youth are committing such acts due to communal polarization of the BJP. The accused in Prayagraj attack case has now been booked in charges of attempt to murder. In fact, FIR has been filed on the complaint of the victim's father. The ATS has arrived at Prayagraj attack. In fact, he has accused the accused house to probe the case as well. The Mumbai police, meanwhile, has constituted a 4-member special team to probe the Mahadev app case. In fact, the FIR has been registered at the Matunga police station at the case and has been now transferred to the Mumbai crime branch. Fire has broken out at the Kulti railway station in West Bengal's Bardhaman district. A fire brigade is at the spot. Efforts were made to douse the fire. Well, with that, first up on the bulletin, let's tell you how voting has finally concluded in Rajasthan. Remember, all the seats went into vote today. Now, only the booths have gone into vote. In fact, you have 68.24% of polling which has been recorded till 5 p.m. And you can expect that number to only slightly go up from there onwards. Let me go across to Bhavar. Bhavar, we've seen a very acrimonious campaign which has led up to the elections, मगर almost 70% जो वोटिंग का है, इस आंकड़े से क्या इंडिकेशन है?
देखिए, आंकड़े का अगर इंडिकेशन की बात करें तो जब परसेंटेज बढ़ता है तो बीजेपी को फायदा होता है। 3 से 6% अगर बढ़ता है, आप 1998 से लेकर के और 2018 तक के चुनाव देखेंगे, अगर 3% से 6% के बीच में अगर बढ़ता है मतदान तो बीजेपी को फायदा होता है। लेकिन अगर 1% भी घट जाता है तो कांग्रेस को नुकसान होता है। इस तरह की बात पिछले आंकड़ों के अंदर सामने आती है। अभी मैं आपको बता दूं, मैं जिस पोलिंग बूथ पर हूं वहां की तस्वीरें मैं आपको दिखाने की कोशिश करता हूं। हालांकि 6:10 के आसपास समय हो गया है, बाहर एंट्री बंद कर दी गई है, लेकिन जो अंदर आ चुके हैं, बूथ के अंदर जो आ चुके हैं वो वोटिंग करेंगे और उसकी भी एक लंबी लाइन है। आप देखेंगे दूर तलक आपको लाइन दिखाई देगी, चाहे वो महिला हो चाहे वो पुरुष हो। देखिए, वेटिंग करने के लिए लोग बैठे, वेटिंग कर रहे हैं लोग बैठे हुए। और यहाँ देखिए, वोटिंग के लिए आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं कि राजस्थान इस बार कितना उतावला रहा, कितना बढ़ चढ़कर वोटिंग किया, जोश रहा लोगों के बीच में। वो तस्वीर मैं आपको दिखा रहा हूं। आप देखिए, जितनी दूर तक आप चलते जाएंगे, लोग अभी तक बैठे हुए हैं, इंतजार कर रहे हैं कि पोलिंग बूथ के अंदर घुसें और वोट करें, और उसी के इंतजार के अंदर ये लोग बैठे हुए हैं। काफी समय यहाँ पे लगना है। हालांकि 6 बजे के बाद एंट्री बाहर से बंद कर दी गई है, बाहर के गेट की एंट्री बंद है, लेकिन जो प्रेमिसेस में आ गए हैं उनका वोटिंग होगा, जैसा कि निर्वाचन आयोग की गाइडलाइन है। तस्वीरें आप देख सकते हैं दूर तक, जहां तक आप देखेंगे इतनी लंबी कतार। ये लास्ट समय है, यानी कि 6 बजे के बाद का समय है। 6 बजे लास्ट समय था, लेकिन उसके बाद भी आप देखेंगे कि इतनी लंबी कतार यहाँ पर लगी हुई है। इंतजार कर रहे हैं कि इनका नंबर आए और ये अपने नेता का चयन कर सकें, क्योंकि आज मतदाता ही भाग्य विधाता है। और आज राजस्थान में 2 बड़ी पार्टियों में से किसी एक पार्टी का भाग्य लिखा जाना है, मतपेटी के अंदर वो भाग्य बंद होगा। इंतजार अभी इनके हक में है और 3 तारीख जो है वो निर्णय करेगी कि आखिर ये किसके हक में शय और मात जाती है, वो देखने वाली बात होगी। लेकिन फिलहाल तस्वीरें आप देख रहे हैं, तस्वीरों में लोग जो हैं वो यहाँ पर लगे हुए हैं। ये तस्वीरें आप साफ तौर पर देख पा रहे हैं, एक लंबी लाइन यहाँ पर देख पा रहे हैं। ये जयपुर की जो सीट है, सिविल लाइन सीट है, वहां पर ये लोग अभी भी लाइन में लगे हुए हैं और सुरक्षा के पुख्ता इंतजाम के साथ यहाँ वो अपनी बारी आने का इंतजार कर रहे हैं। जब इनकी बारी आएगी तो ये वोट करेंगे। अगर हम 5-5:30 बजे तक की बात करें तो 68.24% वोट जो है वो हो चुका था, और अब यह आंकड़ा और बढ़ सकता है। यानी कि जब तक पूरी वोटिंग हो जाएगी उसके बाद जो आंकड़ा आएगा, हो सकता है यह आंकड़ा पिछले आंकड़े को क्रॉस करे या उसके आसपास कहीं ठहर जाए। वो आंकड़े फिर तय करेंगे कि आखिर किसकी संभावना बढ़ रही है और किसकी नहीं।
और ये बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग बात बोली कि another about 3% here and there, it may just give that edge and advantage to the BJP that they seem to be very confident about. Bhavar, keep getting us the very latest. Final voting figures are still awaited, as Bhavar is showing us behind him. Those people who are already inside the polling stations are being allowed to cast their vote. That process is still on, but it's more or less wound up now. Thank you so much for joining us with all those details. So as we've been discussing the polling, as of course, at a time when all of that was happening, there's polling which has been marred by violence, unfortunately, at several of these places, with clashes being reported from at least 4 different locations. In Sikar, you can see the visuals there at the bottom of your screens. There was stone pelting which was reported after clashes between supporters of the two parties broke out. Then there was heavy police deployment which was immediately made in the area to maintain peace. Now across in Rajasthan's Bharatpur as well, that's another visual that you can see at the top of your screens. There are supporters of a candidate which got agitated, and then they alleged that the voters were not being allowed to cast their votes. Following this, there was stone pelting which was witnessed in the polling booth as well. The police then were forced to rush to the spot, and then they brought the situation under control. Across in Dholpur, there was an attempt to capture polling booth, and the polling officials were allegedly thrashed up as well. Can you imagine EC officials being thrashed up by the people there? The district collector, who then rushed to the spot, also reported that there was heavy stone pelting which had happened there, as well as firing. Unfortunately, that's not all, viewers. In fact, the son-in-law and the supporter of an independent candidate then was attacked in Jhunjhunu. This attack was allegedly carried out using very sharp weapons and left the candidate's son-in-law bleeding from the head. So those are the instances of violence which are now coming to war. So what really has led to this acrimony? Before that, let me go across to Bhavar. Bhavar, आप ये बताइए, this is very disturbing. एक मुद्दा जो बार-बार बीजेपी उठा रहा है, that there is complete lawlessness, especially when it comes to women security. मगर आज पोलिंग के दिन जब ये सब हो रहा है, of course it is not the state police. However, it does raise questions about the criminal aspects, because lumpen elements have been given a free run, जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर भी बोल चुके हैं अंडर गहलोत सरकार. भवर,
जी बिल्कुल, मैं आपको सुन पा रहा हूं. और मैं आपको बता दूं कि जिस तरीके से प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने भी लगातार लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को लेकर के यहां पर सवाल खड़े किए, तमाम बीजेपी नेताओं ने सवाल खड़े किए, और आज जब पोलिंग हुआ उस दौरान भी इस तरह की तस्वीरें देखने को मिली, चाहे वो भरतपुर की बात हो, चाहे वो धौलपुर की बात हो, चाहे वो फतेहपुर सीकर की बात हो, चाहे वो झुंझुनू की बात हो. और अभी कुछ ताजा तस्वीरें जो हैं वो जयपुर के हवा महल से भी आई, जहां आपस में काफी झगड़ा सामने आया, लेकिन प्रशासन ने उस झगड़े को समाप्त किया. लेकिन ये तस्वीरें जो है कहीं ना कहीं, अब देखिए इतना बड़ा एक कार्यक्रम होता है, पूरा प्रदेश जब वोटिंग करने के लिए निकलता है, तो जब कहा सुनी हो जाती है तो इस तरह की बातें सामने आती है. लेकिन खासतौर पर सीकर फतेहपुर की बात करें तो वहां पथराव हो गया, धौलपुर में फायरिंग की घटना सामने आई, भरतपुर में भी पथराव हुआ, उसके अलावा हवा महल इलाके में जयपुर में यहाँ काफी कहा सुनी और आपस में डंडे चल गए, उसको भी प्रशासन ने शांत किया. तो कुल मिलाकर के प्रशासन ने अपनी व्यवस्था के साथ उन लोगों को समझाइश करके एक बार तो मामला शांत कर दिया है. लेकिन राजस्थान में बढ़ता हुआ परसेंटेज कहीं ना कहीं इशारा करता है, अब देखना होगा कि 3 तारीख तय करेगी ये रिवाज बदलता है या राज बदलता है.
And that's going to be an interesting one to watch out for. Thank you so much, Bhavar, for putting that so poetically for us. Let me go across to all our panelists who are joining us today on the show. We have Siddharth Yadav, spokesperson with the BJP, Advocate Umair Junaidi is joining us, a political analyst as well. Siddharth Yadav, the indications, would you say, are positive for the BJP? Because till 5 p.m., the voting was almost touching 69%. How does the BJP feel right now? Siddharth Yadav, you may have muted yourself.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Am I audible now?
Yes, you are. Go ahead.
Yes, I think we are very positive because the people have come out in very large numbers to vote. I think the final figures would even cross 75-76%, the last time's figure of polling in 2018. And the more number of voting in Rajasthan is going to guarantee a change of government, a change of governance, and it indicates a change of mood of the people, because when the people are going to vote today and they have voted keeping in mind the entire 5 years, the lawlessness in the state, the increased crime in the state, Rajasthan being, attributing to 22% of women crimes in the country, the paper leak, the 70 lakh students, youth who appeared for the examinations,